Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the ice.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Newton got a man. It's Brown. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As his guys continue to pour it on. Prater for the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shane Ray, his second sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Egan. This is complete to Michael Thomas. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. They'll try and throw for it here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Willis. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now a give coming right is Breida. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Touchdown, Packers! Hollywood Marquise Brown becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point good by Prater, and that will extend this big lead. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run with Muhammad. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Egan. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Off play action. Egan. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Second and 11. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. On 3rd down, Muhammad. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Extra point by Moore, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the carry, it's Muhammad.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Back to throw. Egan. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to get a score back. Extra point by Moore, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
2nd and 10. Newton again. Forced out to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer 1st down. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run with Breida. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now it's Newton. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Newton. Flush to his right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Prater on to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shane Ray in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Looking to throw. Egan. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. On 1st and 10, Egan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Evans able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Throwing on 3rd and long. Egan, now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. On 1st down, Egan. He completes it to Evans. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Green Bay, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Yeah.
Where's your stuff? I thought you were showering. Where'd you go?